Hi learners, welcome back to my YouTube channel Psychology Globe. I am Simran and as promised I am back with a video on techniques to enhance memory. So before we start the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon. So before we start discussing the techniques, let's understand the meaning of the word mnemonics. So the M is silent and this is pronounced as mnemonics. So mnemonics means nothing other than any technique that is used to enhance memory. So whatever we are going to discuss today, that comes all under mnemonics. So the first kind of mnemonics are the mnemonics using images. Mnemonics using images are those techniques when we take support of an imaginary image or visual inside our mind to recall any kind of information. The first type is the keyword method. So rather than explaining all the techniques theoretically, I will be giving examples of each technique. So under keyword method, let's assume that you are learning a foreign language, let's say French. Now, assuming that you know English language, you can take the help of English language to retain the memory of a foreign language, that is French. Let's see how. For example, you want to remember the meaning of the word femme in French. So, femme in French means woman or lady. So all you have to do is you have to find the equivalent of this word in English language. So that is feminine. So it's not always possible to find equivalent of the words that sound similar to each other, but the least we can do is we can try to find out such words. So feminine in English, it means anything related to woman. So as soon as we hear the word femme, we will remember the word feminine and we will generate the image of a woman in our mind and we will easily be able to recall the word. So now let's discuss the second technique that comes under the method of mnemonics using images. This is known as method of loci. So by loci we simply mean any location or a place. So what are we going to do under this method? Let's suppose I want to buy groceries for my kitchen. So I will actually take a round around my kitchen and I'll see that okay, in the first place eggs are not present, in the second place breads are absent, in the third place jam is absent. So I physically created a visual inside my mind. So whenever I go to the grocery shop, instead of recalling the names of things, I will simply recall that visual that I created, the film that I created in my mind, and this will help me to easily retain simple information. So now let's understand the second technique that comes under mnemonics. The second type is mnemonics using organization. Organization basically means when we create a particular structure in our mind regarding something. The first technique that comes under mnemonics using organization is chunking. Chunking means when we divide information into chunks. Let's say we take any random number. So this is a 10-digit number and all we can do is that we can learn it in the chunks of 3, 3 and 4 or any way you like it. So chunking helps to retain information better for a short term and the information that is usually smaller in quantity. Now the second kind of technique is the first letter technique. This I am sure you all will be familiar with. We used to learn colors of rainbow with this method. Vibgyor. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So as you can see, if someone will ask me colors of rainbow directly, I will not be able to answer it so perfectly and so fastly till the time I don't use this technique. So again, this technique is very efficient for a smaller amount of information. Now before we sum up today's video, I want to tell you all that such techniques only work for a smaller amount of information and the information which is not very valuable. So whenever you have to remember something that is very valuable or that is large in quantity, you must engage in deep level processing. Deep level processing means that instead of cramming something by using such simple techniques, you need to understand it first, and you also have to minimize interference. That is, whenever you are learning something valuable, make sure that your complete concentration is on that particular concept. So this was all about today's video. Stay tuned to the channel to get more updates. Thank you. Take care.